Guide price for Lentor Mansion is out. Is it worth? Today we'll go straight into the price analysis, comparing it to the recent launch beside it, Lentoria, and discuss which is a better investment. I'm Alicia, welcome to Atas Property Singapore. Right now, the confirmed 7 future land plots in Lentor has an estimate of about 3,452 units, and the highest transacted PSF is at Lentor Modern at 2,513 PSF for this 732 square feet 2-bedroom, which is 1.839 million. At this price, you can get a 2-bed plus study in projects like Grand Diamond or Tembusu Grand, which are in the city fringe. Is all the hype at Lentor causing it to be overpriced, or will buyers eventually see a profit? So let's analyze the Lentor cluster. Lentor's story begins with the first plot sold to Guoco Land on 29 July 2021 at 1,204.50 cents. Known as Lentor Modern, on the day of launch in September 2022, they sold 84%, achieving an impressive average PSF of 2,122 and a historical high of 2,513 per square feet. The second plot, Lentor Hills Residences, sold to a consortium of developers Hong Leong, Guoco again, and TID on 22nd Jan 2022 at 1,060 PSF. Lentor Hill Residences launched on 8 July 2023 and sold 49% at an average of 2,018 PSF. The third and fourth plot sold on 19 September 2022 right after Lentor Modern launch. With the good results of Lentor Modern, they sold slightly more than the second plot. Hillock Green was sold to 4C Residences, Sobuild Group and UED at 1,108 per square feet. This is one of the 2 plots which Guoco Land did not get. On 11 November 2023, on launch day, 131 units, 28% of Hillock Green's unit was sold at an average price of 2,108 PSF. Lentoria was sold to TID at a land bid price of 1,130.05 PSF. Booking date for Lentoria will be 3rd March this year. 13 April 2023, Guoco Land and Intrepid Investments acquired Lentor Mansion, the 5th plot at 984.8 PSF. This 5th plot will preview 1st March. The 6th plot, Lentor Central Parcel C, was sold to Guoco Land, Intrepid's Investment and CSC Land at 982. If you look at the Lentor master plan, it looks like there will be a total of 12 plots, which is why if you are considering to get a unit at Lentor, you must be very cautious of your unit selection. If not, you might end up like the Flora Drive area where you have a cluster of 13 projects within a 500 meters radius. Some of these listings have been on the market for over a year with 100 plus viewings before being sold, and some still have not been sold. So, which is a better investment, Lentoria or Lentor Mansion? The land bid price of Lentor Mansion is about $145, lesser than Lentoria, which is why the developers have more room to sell at a lower price. I would rank pricing the most important factor when it comes to the Lentor clusters of condos, followed by facilities and then layout, and the last would be the 1 kilometers to CHIG St. Nick's and Anderson Primary. Lentor Mansion is the first new private residential project that follows the new guideline that prices are to be calculated on habitable area. This means going forward, all new launches sizes will exclude void area. There will be no differences in sizes between a high ceiling penthouse and a standard unit. It will also exclude aircon ledge, and floor sizes will be measured from the middle of the wall. The smallest 2-bedroom is a 2-bed 1-bath at 527 square feet. The size seems small, but if we base on the old rulings and add in 5% for the aircon ledge and 8% for the wall space, I would estimate it to be just under 600 square feet, which is a typical 2-bed 1-bath size. What I like about Lentor Mansion's layout is that all units have a pantry area, even for the smaller 2-bedrooms. It's always useful to have a pantry area so that you can put your water dispenser and coffee machine without cluttering your kitchen. Prices for the 2-bed 1-bath starts from 1.149 million. This is lower than Lentoria's 1-bedroom, which starts from 1.178 million, size 538 square feet. But if we compare Lentora with the other two Lentor projects which has 1 bedroom, the starting price is 100k lower than Hillock Green and 200k lower than Lentor Modern. So if you can get a 1 bedroom at Lentoria under 1.3 million, it is still a pretty good buy. If you can get a 2-bed 1-bath at Lentor Mansion for under 1.3 million, that would definitely be a super good buy. Lentora is still under the old guidelines, which includes uninhabitable area. The 2-bedroom starts from 1.468 million for a 732 square feet. If we look at the starting launch price of both, Lentor Mansion is definitely a clear winner. In my first video of the year, I emphasized the importance for developers to prioritize quantum considerations, especially in the light of the current high total debt servicing ratio stress test. The elevated stress test levels imply that buyers' loan amount will be reduced. If the quantum is too high, buyers may struggle to afford the property, as they would need to provide more cash upfront. Now for homeowners, let's look at the 3-bedroom. The starting price for Lentora is 1.848 million, whilst Lentor Mansion starts from 1.702 million. One thing to note is the Lentoria's 3-bedroom compact kitchen is not enclosed. Prices for Lentora's 4-bedroom isn't out yet. There is no 5-bedroom. Lentor Mansion's 4-bedroom size 1227 square feet starts from 2.635 million. If we compare Hillock Green's 4-bedroom premium, which starts from 2.584 million, it is slightly pricey. And if we compare the 4-bedroom layouts of Hillock Green, Lentor Mansion and Lentoria, Hillock Green's layout is the best. When you come in, you get a spacious landscape dining and living area. The yard, utility and half toilet are all tucked nicely at the back of the kitchen. For Lentoria, the utility yard and WC is also tucked at the back of the kitchen, but the living and dining and balcony is in a portrait positioning. Due to the smaller balcony, the light filtering in from the entrance will be lesser than Hillock Green's layout, creating a narrow and not as spacious view. For Lentor Mansion, the storage area has no windows, so it's not ideal as a helper's room, and there's no yard area to hang your clothes. Also, the dining living area is in a portrait positioning, similar to Lentoria. So far, only Lentor Mansion has 5 bedrooms. 5-bedroom size is 1,485 square feet, starts from 3.176 million. The layout isn't my ideal type of living and dining landscape position. I'm also not sure why they placed a full-fledged bathroom at the entrance. Even if it's meant for guests who will usually be in the dining area, they have to walk pretty far as compared to their 4-bedroom layout. The master bedroom and junior master bedroom are good size, but overall I would not rate this as a good layout. At this price range, if you are able to top up a little more for a Lentor terrace, it makes more sense going for a strata terrace at Poyet's Villa or a small landed terrace, which are in the $3 to $4 million range. If we look at the quantum for Lentor Mansion, the 2-bedrooms and 3-bedroom prices are attractive. In today's market, the only 2-bedroom around 1.2 million is the Arden, and 3-bedroom under 1.85 million. There's only 8 units left at the Arden, the Shorefront and the Mist. So if you can grab a 2-bedroom compact at below 1.3 million or a 3-bedroom compact at below 1.9 million, it would put you at an advantage at the Lentor area. Lentora is the smallest project of the 7 with a low density of only 267 units. Lentora is designed to be a modern tropical paradise nested among greenery and top-notch facilities. If you prefer a more quiet development, it's tucked at a corner, slightly more away from the rest, and it's almost half the size of the rest, which means you will have lesser neighbors. In contrast, Lentor Mansion is the largest launching land plot of over 2.18 hectares. In terms of facade and facilities, based on the virtual tours the developers provided and land sizes, in my opinion, Lentor Mansion wins hands down. With its black and white colonial bungalow-inspired grand clubhouse and the overall grandness of the full facilities such as the tennis court, many garden areas, and even a co-working area, which is very useful since remote working or partial working from home is common nowadays. For the full floor plan, you may scan this code or click the link in the description box to join my Telegram group chat. If you enjoyed this insightful analysis and video, don't forget to like and subscribe to Atas Properties Singapore for more exciting content. Elevate your property journey with Atas Property Singapore.